Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're talking about Victor Wembanyama, the 7'5" phenom with a unique blend of agility, shooting, defensive skill, and he's taken the basketball world by storm. His huge presence, ball handling skills are something that we haven't seen paired together ever, frankly. The hype surrounding Wembanyama's future is enormous, with many predicting he'll revolutionize the game and become one of the all-time greats. This video today is why I think that's wrong. Let's go. The first thing we need to establish is what I mean when I say one of the greats. So I think Victor Wembanyama will always be a very talented player, able to win one-on-one battles consistently. When I say one of the greats, I mean someone that is going to essentially put your team on the level where it can win an NBA championship. I include the likes of Lebron, Steph, Jokic in these categories. The reason I include them in these categories is because they provide not only the ability to win one-on-one battles very, very well, they provide the ability to benefit their team in a way that elevates their team to a level that would not exist if they were not on the court. We're going to look at those three examples from them, and then we're going to talk about Victor Wembanyama and his game in particular and why I think it doesn't allow this. All of these clips we're looking at are their rookie year, so that way we can compare their first year in the NBA to what we know about Victor Wembanyama, which is simply his first year in the NBA. So we're watching Jokic in particular. The first concept is making sure that the defense, when they leave openings, can you punish those openings? So in transition is one of the best ways to see that. Jokic understands there's a large amount of space right here. We have defenders needing to go to their certain locations, which leaves the middle open, and Jokic, in Jokic fashion, provides a great pass to a wide open layup. Then we move to LeBron, and again, same thing. We're looking at his rookie year, and again, we're going to see another clip in transition. Okay, so again, does he possess the ability to manipulate the defense into getting open looks for his teammates? Okay, coming down the floor here, we can see the defense adjusting, becoming too high, which is going to leave space down here near the rim. Okay, LeBron is able to notice this and puts the ball in a place where no defenders can get to it and only his teammate can. And again, a wide open shot at the rim for his teammate. And then finally, we move to Steph. Again, we're looking in transition. Frankly, Steph provides value in a lot of different ways than LeBron and Jokic. However, we'll include it in the same category for right now because I don't want to get too technical right here. Again, we're looking in transition. We see the defense overreacting to the ball and the near side shooter, which is going to put Ellis open over here in the corner. And Steph with a good pass to get to Ellis. Ellis doesn't want to take the three and instead goes for the dunk, which works as well. Again, 3 open shots because of the gravity, the attention that those stars have. Steph, LeBron, and Jokic. Now we're going to compare that to Wemby. We're going to break this into 4 categories that I think are frankly bad signs from his rookie year. So I didn't cherry pick this game for the record. I just looked up essentially the best game footage I could get with the Spurs versus a playoff team. So this is against the Timberwolves. We're going to look at all the clips from this game. Okay, so we're watching Wembanyama as this ball is going to get moved to him. Okay, Gobert gambled. We have open space. This should be dream scenario either for him to attack or for him to find somebody that's open. Okay, so he goes to attack, does a good job getting by the initial defender. Anthony Edwards steps up, and what does Wembanyama do? He forces the shot at the rim, takes a very difficult off-balance shot, and by taking this off-balance shot, what does he give up in the meantime? Okay. This, I don't know if you know who this player is. This is McDermott. Fairly good three-point shooter in the highest percentage three-point shot. And Wembanyama forces a shot at the rim instead of what is a very, very good shot there in the corner. For example, number 2, this one's going to be just simply missed opportunity, I'm going to call it. So Wembanyama is going downhill. Okay, we got opportunity. We have screens being set. Again, we have Wembanyama moving into open space. This is a great sign, okay? All right, now we have a situation where we have essentially 2 players and just Rudy Gobert. Maybe you can include 3 players and Naz Reid as well. Wembanyama doesn't turn the ball over. Like, he passes to an open player. However, he puts it in a position where they're not able to capitalize. So if we look back, if you put Jokic or LeBron in this situation, every single time they're scoring. Not every single time. 90% of the time, they're getting a layup or a dunk for their teammate. Wembanyama should engage Rudy Gobert to a side where it forces him to pick between this player and him. Instead, because he passes it from so far away, Gobert is essentially able to guard both of them. Naz Reid doesn't have to fully commit, and because of all this, it leads to a much more difficult shot on this closeout that leads, frankly, to an air ball instead of what should have been a dunk at the rim. Number 3 we're going to look at for Victor is simply turnovers. While this could be described as having just good defense from the Wolves, however, the result is it happened against Wembanyama, so he's got to do a better job. All Karl-Anthony Towns does is swipe down there, and he simply gets, I'm going to guess, the easiest steal of the day. Wembanyama essentially just holds the ball out a little too far, and Towns snags it, giving them an opportunity in transition. And then we get to our 4th category, which is Victor even saw the opportunity, but was unable to capitalize because he made a bad pass. So first off, that ball goes off his head. However, we have the opportunity here. We're looking for this pass, which was going to be a challenging pass in the first place, and he throws it too low, and Gobert was able to simply get a hand on it because Victor underestimated his wingspan. Again, a simple turnover. And then still in this category of bad pass, we see the Spurs moving in transition. We're going to see Victor Wembanyama in space. Here we have a huge advantage, 4-on-2 essentially. Victor goes downhill, and again, he does this no-look bounce pass thing that is too low and a little bit behind, and maybe if he catches that cleanly, he'd be able to go up with it. However, simply if you put passes down at their feet, it just makes it one more step for them to worry about, and it leads to people mishandling the ball instead of having the pass be up here where he's able to kick. Spurs get the ball looking in transition. Wembanyama has the ball, pushing it, has athletic ability, has numbers. This is, again, dream scenario for the Spurs. You got 4-on-3. That is a great opportunity. As of right now, where is the wide open dunk? Right here. Right? Wide open dunk. Wembanyama does not see it. Instead, decides to try and pass this direction. And not only does he miss the wide open pass, he chooses to go to a different pass, which is much more highly covered, and he throws it way off kilter where it hits Naz Reid's foot as they're going in transition. And so I created this video prior to looking at the statistics. And so glancing at the statistics, I was curious if they were going to mirror what I was saying or oppose what I was saying. If we look at LeBron in his rookie year, he had 5.9 assists to 3.5 turnovers per game. If we look at Steph, he had 5.9 assists to 3 turnovers. Both of those are great ratios, like 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is frankly one of the considered to be ideal. Jokic had 2.4 to 1.3 with very little usage, but that doubled to 4.9 to 2.3 in his second year. Wemby this year has 3.9 assists, which is good. However, it comes with 3.7 turnovers. The big indicator here is that Wembanyama is not a good passer. He just is not. Does this mean that he can't grow this part of the game? No. But it's not a great sign for the future, given that how much attention he's going to receive. He's got to work and develop his ability to capitalize on these opportunities that his athletic ability and his skill is going to allow him. However, I will leave you with a positive that shows there is signs for hope. Here we have a ball screen set, Victor Wembanyama operating in space. We're going to see a screen coming back the other way as well. And he does a good job shot faking to get Rudy Gobert's attention. And this player simply slips to the inside where there is space. And Victor Wembanyama puts a perfect pass right on the way. So there is definitely opportunity. However, I don't think it'll be there the same as the greats that we see today. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe. Most importantly, have a blessed rest of your day.